This week I bring you the 2017 BMW i8 gas-electric hybrid supercar. Essentially, the i8 is a look into the future of BMW and probably many other vehicles. The exterior of the i8 is like no other car on the road, and of all the cool cars I have reviewed, I don't think any of them has ever attracted as much attention as this one. As you walk around the i8, it is unique from every angle. It's clearly a BMW from the front, but the wraparound front fascia gives it a bit of a Darth Vader look. The huge vented hood is unique to say the least. From the side view, you get a great look at the 20-inch alloy wheels that are set out to the corners of the car. You'll notice the car was designed for airflow, where the roofline meets the rear quarter panel above the back tires. Now if you look closely, there is more airflow below the door in front of the rear tire. From behind, the i8 is angular with super cool U-shaped taillights and blinkers above that. The rear glass pops open to allow access to the storage area. Every angle and curve on this BMW was designed with the purpose of deflecting air. Now enough on the looks, let's talk about what powers this beauty. In front of the i8 is an electric engine that is powered by a 7.1 kilowatt lithium-ion battery that drives the front wheels. In the rear of the i8, there is a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder twin-turbo gas engine that powers the rear wheels. So this BMW is all-wheel drive powered by two different ways. The electric motor produces 129 horses. The gas engine puts out 228 horses. So when both are running, you have 357 horses that will get you from 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds. The i8 has a top speed of 155 miles per hour, but most impressive is the fact that this electric gas combo has 427 pound-feet of torque. When running on the electric engine, you're using a 2-speed automatic transmission. But when the gas engine is on, you're running on a 6-speed automatic that you can shift from the steering paddles. Let's go to the interior now. To do that, you pop open the electric scissor doors that open up and toward the front of the car, exposing an exceptional interior. This is also the time you realize that getting in and out of the i8 is going to be a challenge. But once seated, it's extremely comfortable. The gauge cluster is high resolution and changes colors depending on the drive mode you're in. It also lets you know how much gas you have and how much battery power you have. As you look through the windshield, there's a bright, colorful head-up display. In the center console, i8 has two glove boxes, your gear shifter, the push-button start, and buttons to turn off the traction control, change the drive modes, rear-view camera angles, and turn off the parking sensors. A large round knob on the right side of the shifter operates the BMW Idrive System. This is the central operating system for the multimedia operation along with the radio, Bluetooth, navigation system, the office apps, connected drive system, vehicle information, and the car's settings. One of those screens is especially useful when driving. The eDrive screen shows a graphic of the i8 and whether you're running on battery or gas, and when the gas engine is charging the batteries. Some years ago, the iDrive system was known to be slow and difficult to operate, but today it's much better and much simpler. From the top of the iDrive controller, you can use it as a notepad to enter info like an address for the navigation system. The drive modes are the key to whether you feel like driving an all-electric car or whether you feel like you want a super fast sports car. You can choose from the default setting, which is Comfort, or there's also Sport Mode, Eco Pro Mode, and eDrive. Comfort Mode offers a balance between sporty performance and fuel efficiency. Sport Mode features the intense boost function provided by the electric and gas motors together. Eco Pro Mode is for a more efficient driving style that can be used in both all-electric mode and hybrid mode. Finally, eDrive mode is purely electric, offering a max range of up to 15 miles and a maximum speed of 75 miles per hour for a totally tailpipe emission-free ride. eDrive is engaged from a button under the push-button start. Just be aware that it cuts the air conditioning way down and makes it pretty warm on a hot day. When you're in sport mode, it continually charges the hybrid batteries. Sport mode is engaged by moving the gear shifter to the left while you're in drive. Now, a cool feature I've never seen before is if you decide to go to eco mode from sport mode, then the i8 moves the gear shifter back to the right automatically. There are dramatic differences in performance between the four modes. All in all, the interior is terrific. There is a back seat, but really it's just for very small children or additional storage. There isn't much trunk space in the i8, so be aware of that if you plan to take trips. The BMW i8 comes completely loaded with everything you can imagine, including the Harman Kardon sound system and a host of safety features. A couple of quirky things on this car is when you're in sport mode, artificial sound is piped in through the rear speakers, which sounds cheesy, but the reality is that it sounds so good you won't care. The other thing is the front windows don't go all the way down for some unknown reason. The i8 drives and handles as good as it looks. It's difficult not to stay in sport mode as well as this car performs. But even when running on just batteries, it's a joy to drive. Fuel economy is rated at 28 combined city highway on gas only, and 76 city and highway when running on both gas and electric. Charging times are quick on this car, requiring just 3.5 hours with a regular 110 outlet, but with a 240 outlet, that drops to just an hour and a half. MSRP on this beauty is $152,695, which puts it in line with a loaded Tesla Model S P100D. This is not a car for everyone, of course, but it is comforting to know that as we transition to more electric cars, we don't have to give up performance to do so. Thanks for riding along with us today for another CarPro Test Drive, this week with the 2017 BMW i8 gas electric hybrid supercar.